The Kind Foundation is a kind, great place, a happy place to come. These kids come barreling through the door. They're happy to be here. They're happy with their tutors, and they're learning, so their parents are very pleased and very happy, as well as the teachers in the schools.
It is a place for me to find, both of us, where we find refuge and where we find support. And without it, we both would feel very alone.
I would say that we've seen here that our children really can learn the same material as other students. In fact, they can learn better than other students, but they need to be taught in a different way than those other students, because they are different.
A place to go for those considered unique. Students struggling with the basic reading and understanding of letters and words come here, to the Kind Foundation. The reason? They have learning disabilities. So what is a learning disability? A learning disability is invisible. No one can see it through the naked eye. Many of the kids look normal with no physical defects. Their difficulties lie in their comprehension of material. That's where Kind comes in to help. Kind stands for Kids in Need Developmentally. Located in Palm Beach Gardens, the foundation is an unparalleled, nonprofit organization dedicated to helping kids in dire need of academic help. They have the potential, but just haven't reached it yet.
And the most important thing about the children that the Kind Foundation serves here is that they all have average or above average intelligence. So that means their intellect is intact, but they just cannot perform.
Since 1988, the foundation has helped children with developmental delays. In 2004, Kind initiated a program called Cal's Place with one student. It now helps over 25 students. Standing for Children Are Learning, Cal's Place specifically helps students with dyslexia. Dyslexia is a neurological learning disability characterized by problems with reading accuracy and word recognition. Individuals with dyslexia have spelling and decoding difficulties. Cal's Place first student was Tori Lavoti.
Without the lessons I've had, I don't think I would be at my reading level that I am now. I still think that I would be laughed at.
When Tori first attended the foundation, she was in 4th grade and read at a 2nd grade level. After 2 years at Kind, she graduated out of the program, almost caught up to grade level, and now attends a mainstream private school. Tori's parents, Wendy and Tom Lavoti, have noticed great strides in her reading skills. The Lavoti's son, Drew, also attends the foundation, and they've seen positive results in his reading comprehension. In 1 year, Drew's increased his reading capabilities by 3 grade levels.
As much work as we had done beforehand, before we found this type of reading, we had worked on phonics and everything, but it hadn't clicked, and now it does.
The way Kind taught Tori and Drew how to read is through the Orton-Gillingham approach. This unique method teaches a student through visual, auditory, and kinesthetic movement of letters and words.
By far, the Orton-Gillingham approach is the most effective way to teach children with dyslexia how to read and spell.
To assure the best learning experience, each one of Kind's students are taught in a one-on-one setting.
A one-on-one is the optimum learning situation, and we have the good fortune of being able to teach that way here at the Kind Foundation.
Students here at Kind receive the individual, special attention and services schools don't afford them. Parker Haywood and Kelly Marshall have benefited greatly from the services they received. Parker started in the program in 2004 and graduated 2 years later. He still comes to the foundation for basic tutorial help with his homework. Parker praises Kind and his instructor Frank McCune for giving him the help he needs the school doesn't give him.
He's just a teacher and he talks to you one-on-one. Not like the teachers at school. They usually talk to everybody and they don't really pay attention to you.
Kelly attends an advanced preparatory school. She goes to Kind for help with her reading. Since coming to Kind a year ago, Kelly's enhanced her reading skills along with the insurance in herself.
Now I can read in front of the class without being scared that I'll mess up or something.
Kelly's mother, Anna Marshall, sees dramatic improvements in her daughter's reading skills and self-confidence.
I think the biggest change is her confidence. I really have seen a change and the belief in herself that she can do this. It's been very impressive.
These parents have also seen major improvements in their children's reading skills and confidence since coming to the foundation.
The atmosphere here is so open and friendly, and everyone is so caring, and he just absolutely loves it. He hates to even miss one day.
He's happy, he's much more confident, he's reading, beginning reading, but he's doing it. And I think that the whole stigma of being different is lifted when you're here, because everybody that's here is the same.
And Glenn, I've seen his confidence improve drastically. His self-esteem has gone through the roof. He no longer says, I can't, or I won't, or I don't want to read. He actually enjoys reading. He enjoys picking out books from the library.
I think the improvement has been very noticeable.
Besides offering reading instruction for dyslexics, KIND offers other services. These include teacher training in the Orton-Gillingham approach, student testing, and advocacy on behalf of parents. In the near future, KIND plans on expanding its services to include a psychologist, speech and language therapist, and more instructors.
I want our children to realize that they are intelligent, worthy human beings who can succeed in the larger world.
Not all of KIND's kids have succeeded as much as Tori, Kelly, or Parker. Many of the children who come here still struggle with basic reading. Beth McCall's son has been coming to the foundation for over 2 years. Even though he's made significant improvements with his reading, the road remains long and difficult.
Outward appearance, he's perfect. But the toll that this dyslexia takes on him emotionally is by far the hardest thing to see him struggle with from day to day.
Jonathan Francis started coming to KIND in 2005. He could barely say his name and didn't look people in the eye. Sitting still for more than a few minutes is difficult for him. He has autism and struggles with reading. Now he looks people in the eye and has conversations with them. His mother, Connie Massengill, has seen the difference in her child.
He's been coming here now for about a year, and he's now able to express himself. He, has retained a lot of information where he's able to communicate basic needs.
Jonathan's instructor, Samara Chinsky, has also noticed the change.
I believe he is almost actually on grade level, but even more significant is his social abilities. He has now able to come in and have full conversations that he will now initiate, whereas when he started, he sort of engaged in his own self-talk, and when asked a question, the typical answer was, fine.
So what can happen if these students who are at a crossroads in their lives don't receive the help they so desperately need? Ryan Revo is a 21-year-old KIND student. A dyslexic, Ryan says he never learned to read in school because he never received enough special attention. Since coming to KIND, Ryan says he's improved his fluency and comprehension.
I read much more, bigger words. I'm even writing better. And I can read books finally.
Ryan currently works for his mom's dog grooming business. As a volunteer at the foundation, Ted Iorio helps organize mentoring programs. Himself a dyslexic, Ted understands the struggles these children face every day and the importance of KIND.
I think it's a benefit to the community. These children will grow up and one day be successful adults, confident, successful adults at that.
And now, a final word from our executive director.
Cal's Place at the KIND Foundation has been helping children with developmental delays and disabilities for over 14 years. We are a nonprofit organization. In order to continue our great work, we need your help.